The heavy metal, thrash metal scene was always a family, and it still is, and it's basically our religion, you know. So whether you like it or not, just accept it, because thrash metal is still alive.
That was the war cry. That was like, we're going to burn our idols, and we're going to create something completely different, and you're going to have to deal with it.
You had to hear more of it. It was like a drug. It was like caffeine. It was like, God, I have to do more. I have to get more of it.
It was loud. It was heavy. It was amazing.
Bang your hands if I'm is all that you need.
A lot of the bands back in the day, you know, they were doing stuff that was absolutely brand new, and it was
they paved the way. No one thought about doing that stuff. They're geniuses, you know, for creating what they created, and you know, totally paved the way for bands like us.
Nobody had heard anything like that. It was the heaviest, fastest, craziest music you could hear.
I'm not drinking! Here's the design! Get what I'm drinking! Here's the design!
It was tough getting your record played on the radio. It was tough getting it on the shelves of stores. Mainstream America was just afraid of it.
Bring it on! From the locker in the sky! Bring it on! Creating my structure, now I shall live blood!
So there were like a few fights, like every now and then. Well, there were a lot of fights.
It was just skins versus long hairs, man. I was just on the back riding the fence, you know. I had a mullet, so you know I was in between.
There was so much testosterone going on.
Thrash metal!
We've played shows in clubs where kids did stage dives and landed on their skulls and busted their skulls open.
Everybody had a good time, even if they were bleeding. And I had a good time if they were bleeding.
It was a really exciting time, you know, because the energy produced some really amazing music.
How can you not be affected by the whole scene that was so powerful? And I think a lot of the young bands today are very influenced by.
You guys ready to thrash?
To a lot of other people, it's just a show, but for us, man, it was basically bowing at the altar. It was just like, it was so huge, man.